your name. We always hear about you. And unless everybody go across town to go see my big sister, they don't get a chance to see you. So tell us, us brothers, how did you meet that woman right there?
Well, it was about 3 years, a little 3 years ago. It was only maybe about 6 miles between us, and
Okay.
I came across her on a dating site and saw that smile and saw that face, and I said, "Save." I didn't say anything to her,
I
but
like that.
well, after reading her profile, I thought, this woman is, she wouldn't be interested in just an average guy like me. So I just pressed the save button, and
Okay.
just kept on strolling and, just, and that's how we met basically on a dating site. And it took off from there, man. Uh, it just took off from there. And we just been rolling like a rolling stone since then. No looking back and no doubts, no regrets. It just spiraled from there.
Awesome. You said that you just put her on save because you defined yourself, at least at that time, as an average man. What made her appear to be, let's say, more than an average woman that you saw yourself as an average man?
Well, she was well accomplished, uh, uh, military woman, retired, and uh, educated woman, beautiful, uh, uh, and I don't know, man. I'm just a blue collar guy,
Hmm.
and so I didn't think she would be interested, so I just kept her saved, and apparently she's seen it and took the initiative.
Okay.
And so when she took the
Okay.
initiative, uh, that told me she was interested. So I took it and rolled with it. So I was wrong in my assumption.
But was you wrong, or is it all of our male assumptions in the sense of most women who have college degrees, and then we don't have, say, say average male may not have that college degree. Would you say that's really sometimes the image that's put out there, and we're just going along? I'm gonna use a Kwame Brown statement. We just go along to get along because that could just be the image. It's not that we're bad men.
Well, let me go back. It wasn't so much
Sure.
that it was uh, the specific industry that I'm in is stigmatized.
Mm,
I drive a tractor trailer,
okay.
and some people make assumptions about uh, guys that drive a tractor trailer, a truck, 18
Okay.
wheeler, big rig.
Right.
We got a lot of women, and I'm just telling you what I've been told.
No, no, no,
Of
you're
course,
fine.
uh, you know, you're good looking. You got to have a lot of women. You've been a lot of places. So that's what I thought. I would get from her.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, uh,
And
Well,
one
let
thing
me
I will
Sure.
say to his point, when we did start dating, the couple of friends that I did tell, even my daughter at first said, "Well, truck drivers had a bad reputation because a family member of hers, was an uncle of hers, was a truck driver, and unfortunately, it didn't do well with his marriage." So again, so it was not unfounded because again, the few friends and a couple of family members that I told early on did have that perception
Right.
without even having met him. Okay. But again, like he said, the reputation of men in that industry, because there have been a couple of times, even on my show, they say, well, they'll say, you know, well, TJ think he don't have nobody else, but truck drivers have somebody else. So it still goes on, but fortunately, I don't give a damn. So, but yeah.
Well, let me say this. If anybody don't recognize today, you are just as vital and just as important as those nurses and those doctors on the front line. If they didn't recognize how important truck drivers are, ask them about trying to get some toilet paper. Ask them about how